All right. I'm the type of guy that when I'm onto something, I stick to it. And I endure to the very end. It's just the soldier mentality that I carry. And some people like to think that I was in the army and they give you mind control drugs. So now I'm like a super secret undercover bionic soldier or something. Or that's what some guy named the Overdue Champion said. But he's just another guy that suffers from a delusion. No, I don't think I suffer from a delusion. And I'm going to prove it to you a little further, okay? So we're going to go a little more in depth into my baby book, because to me, that was information that was written down by my mother. And of course, she didn't know what she was writing at the time, because she was being led by the Holy Spirit in every aspect of my life. And I'm going to prove that to you, all right? So my dad comes from a family of 14 kids. We live out here in the Midwest. It's farm country. There's nothing else better to do than have a lot of kids. But mom is from a family of 8, which equals 22 total. My dad's last name is Lee. My mother's is Riley. You can combine them because they both have the same meaning, which is forest clearing or meadow. The name Riley in itself is derived from Ragalach. It's the Gaelic version of the surname O'Rahali, and it's Irish for grandson or descendant. And it's a name that could be found in the 13th century, might I add. So with my dad being from a family of 14 and my mom being from a family of 8, combined makes 22. And that number is going to pop up quite a bit in this video. So Lee is actually the 22nd most common surname, might I add. All right. I am from a family, I am one of 7 kids. My sister Sarah, Shayna, Megan, there's Justin and Jeffrey, my sister Nicole, and myself. Sarah has 4 kids. Shayna has 4 kids. Megan has 1. Jeffrey has 2. Justin has 2. Nicole has 1. And I have 1. That's 15 nieces and nephews total. And then if you add on top of that myself and my 6 brothers and sisters, you get 22. 22 divided by 7 is 3.14, which is pi, the formula for pi. The name Lee in itself, with L being the 12th letter of the alphabet, E being the 5th, as well as the other E being the 5th combined, makes 22. Lee in Hebrew means Eli. My birthday, which is 2/19/1984, adds up to 34, or 3333 if you do 3 to the 4th power. But this is my age. I'm 34 years old. If you do 2 plus 1 plus 9, you get 12. If you do 2 plus 19, you get 21. If you do 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 4, you get 22. So in a sense, 12, 21, and 22 spells out Abba, Bibi, like Abba's baby. Here we go. My first 2 words were bombine, which means combine, B, which meant bear. Ironically enough, if you go to B in Hebrew and it says B is the only creature that has the word debar in the Hebrew name, and very essence. In Hebrew, devar means a word. So, in that sense, B would be feminine for a word. Bear in Hebrew, and you can find this in Strong's Hebrew 1677, but if you do 6 plus 1, and now you got 777, which is God's holy number, which is Dab, a bear, which can be found in 2 Kings 2:2:4, which means bear from soft or gliding motion. It could also be pronounced dove in Hebrew. And it's in the context, it means bear to see, cross to bear witness, bear to look, right to bear arms, if that makes sense. If you take the first three letters of B, Bear, Bombine, and Combine, you got BBBC, which is 2223, which equals 9, which is the four-letter name of God. If you do 3 divided by 222, you have 0.0135135, which spells ace, ace, ace. Now, what kind of ace am I talking about? Let's check this out. Could it be the ace of spades? Triple ace, there's 3 aces. And if you look closely, you see 3 names in there, El, Jesus, and Emmanuel, which makes the complete Christus. So, we're going to go back to the 3 words, which was B, Bear, and Bombine, which meant combine. And if we combine both male and female, which are both feminine and masculine versions of the word, a cross to bear, then you get Yeshua. And I got that from doing this right here. Adam and Eve, male and female in one body. He's got the crown on his head and the 4-letter name of God on hand and foot. So, I guess you can say that my name backwards is E-L. E is the 5th letter of the alphabet, so now you got 5L, which is the 5-letter name of God, which is Yeshua. And I got this far being led by DL, which is the 4-letter name of God, which is the Holy Spirit. So, if you take my name, Matthew James Lee, which has 15 letters in it, and if you divide that by 3, then you get 555, which is the holiest of holies. Now, I've shown you guys this quite a bit, but this is actually right across the street. See, I live right here. This is right across the street where I live, and it's a parking lot. And it's got the same 2 characters. You see these right here? That you would see right there. You see them? And if you look up that word, it spells Yahoo, which in a sense, that's what you would call a crazy person. This guy's a Yahoo. But it's a very sacred name. And the name Yahoo in itself is a alternative spelling of Jah, or Yah, which is the name of God, or Yahweh. It's got a lot of different spellings. But, yeah, see, that's how you spell it right there. Yahoo. So, I guess you can say what I'm showing you is pretty undeniable. And of course, you know, I'm not asking for any praise or glory, because I couldn't have made it this far without some very close friends. Yahshua, the Masked Jesus, and of course, the 2 witnesses, David Mott and Eden Ministries, and I owe them a lot, personally, from the bottom of my heart. I do, because when I first woke up, I was ensnared by Derek Bros myself, and this is why I have such a vendetta against the guy, because he almost had me fooled. He almost got me sucked into his lies, and I don't think that would have been good for me had I not learned this truth that I've been figuring out for myself, as well as being led by the Holy Spirit. And of course, I have Raphael to thank, who's also an angel incarnate. And all of you guys, you know, and my supporters too. Fairy Angel, I have, you know, I'm deeply in gratitude with you as well, because I was going to quit doing this months ago, after like my 3rd or 4th video, after being harassed, and you're the one that told me, you know, keep going. So I did, and I'm going to remember that. But you know, I think I'm getting pretty close to the end of my journey. I know who I am, and it's important to know yourself. And in a sense, I guess you can say that I was almost devoured by the dragon when I was being born on my 34th birthday, when I woke up from my slumber. And that would have been Derek Bros with his bullshit. It almost ensnared me. But again, David and Eden, you guys pulled me away from that. And you guys should really follow their channel, because they are the two witnesses of Revelation. You calling me a liar? I'm telling you the truth. Do you want to know what the truth is? You're looking right at it. And like I've said before, I don't want the praise. All glory goes to God the Father, my grandfather. But there's not much to this game of life, really. You just have your heart and mind on the Lord, like I have. And look what He's shown me. Look what He's brought me this far. And I'm going to keep going until the end. And all I ask is that you guys keep your heart and mind on Him as well. And once you endure, and we pass through all this chaos, it's going to be nothing but bliss for us. I love you guys. And I thank you for following me for this far. Might as well stick with me until the end, right? You have a good day.